fight would be gigantic.
I'm trying to make all-time history.
Right. That's the one that gets you going. I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah. I hear him now. You too little. Canelo gonna break you.
Yeah.
I love the challenge. Let me prove wrong once again.
I think I was there.
You might have been there.
Yeah, man. We had some good ass fights. And now, Crawford's about to fight.
Yes, he's gonna fight Canelo.
Oh, man.
I just hope he's big enough. I hope he's big enough to keep that dude off him, because Canelo hits so hard, man.
Terence Crawford's physical evolution has turned heads, including that of Joe Rogan, who commended the boxer's remarkable progress. Rogan highlighted how Crawford is adding weight thoughtfully and methodically as he transitions from welterweight to the 168-pound super middleweight class. However, Rogan also voiced a significant concern looking sharp in training is one thing, but delivering under pressure in the ring is another. He reminded fans that actual fights present a completely different challenge, as history has shown. In past exhibition matchups, as Crawford approaches the most pivotal fight of his career, all attention is focused on how he manages the leap in both size and competition level. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
Crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
Show Canelo Alvarez body shots. Like, maybe there's a video we could look. He's got a beautiful one where he steps in and just rips that left hook to the liver, and your body just goes deep. It just shuts down. It's the weirdest feeling, man. It's like your legs stop working, everything stops working. Your whole body just seizes up.
A legendary boxing figure, known for conquering multiple weight divisions, recently offered Terence Crawford direct advice: put on as much muscle as possible by fight night. Crawford took that suggestion seriously. In a recent social media update, he revealed that his weight has reached 186 pounds, a jump that caught even Joe Rogan's attention. For many observers, this signals how committed Crawford is to competing at super middleweight and standing toe-to-toe with Canelo Alvarez on equal physical terms.
Before, this is the biggest fight in boxing. You know, Terence Crawford versus Canelo, Canelo versus Crawford. It's the biggest fight to be made in boxing, and it's made, and we're gonna make history.
We saw you at 180. Are you comfortable at that weight? Are you walking around that big? Are you comfortable at that?
No, man, I'm 200 pounds, man. What y'all talking about?
Yeah. And he's like, this is not for. This is just power. Just power. He's like, don't try to be fast with this, just power. And you see him just, hey, boom. Bro, he hits so hard.
Terence Crawford has added significant mass to his frame, now reportedly walking around at nearly 190 pounds. That's a substantial increase for a fighter who was competing at 147 just last year. At recent press events, the size difference between him and Canelo Alvarez appeared far less drastic than expected. Crawford exudes confidence, something Joe Rogan appreciates. Still, as Rogan pointed out, self-belief alone isn't enough to secure victory. Both Crawford and Canelo have won titles in for weight classes, cementing their elite status. Crawford steps into the ring with an undefeated 41-0 record, having dominated every opponent to date. Meanwhile, Canelo, despite some criticism, remains one of boxing's top talents and its biggest box office attraction.
I'm feeling great. I've been working out. You know, actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your mom.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
When elite champions from different divisions clash, one typically faces a size disadvantage, and that can be a decisive factor. That's the exact scenario surrounding this high-profile super fight. From the start, Joe Rogan expressed concerns about Crawford jumping to full weight classes to face Canelo Alvarez. While there's no questioning Crawford's skill, the lingering issue is whether he can carry the extra mass effectively and still perform at peak level against a naturally larger, stronger rival.
Let's be cool, boys.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Terence Bud Crawford, who first made his name in the lightweight ranks, is now gearing up to move from junior middleweight 154 pounds to the super middleweight limit of 168 pounds in what may be the defining bout of his career. This dramatic jump in weight is one of the major talking points leading up to the fight, especially given Crawford's technical, strategic style. His opponent, Canelo Alvarez, is not only a world-class champion, but someone who's previously competed as light heavyweight. On a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan discussed the matchup with comedian Brian Simpson, voicing his concerns about the size disparity. Having interviewed Crawford on prior occasions, Rogan respects his skills, but he didn't hide his anxiety. "I just hope he's big enough," Rogan said. "Big enough to keep that dude off him, because Canelo hits so hard, man."
Look at the elite of the elite boxers. To a man, to every one of them, they're disciplined. Yeah. And they stay focused. I'm so excited to see this fight with Canelo Alvarez because I think the Saudi Arabians have so much money. They're throwing so much money at boxing. And the guy who's the head of boxing over there wants to make that fight happen. I think Terence Crawford, forget about the 3 weight classes. I think he could beat Canelo.
I think he can.
Despite moving up to divisions, Terence Crawford doesn't appear fazed. He's been actively pursuing the showdown with Canelo Alvarez and declined the idea of a tune-up fight. That means he'll enter the ring after more than a year without competing, but he's using the extra time to prepare for the physical demands. While some fans of the Joe Rogan Experience were surprised to hear Rogan soften his stance, after previously expressing confidence in Crawford, he hasn't written him off completely. Many believe Canelo's natural size at 168 could tip the scales in his favor, especially since Crawford has spent most of his career at 147 and only recently moved to 154. Still, Rogan challenged that narrative, suggesting that the size gap might not ultimately determine the outcome.
I believe all the he be talking.
Crawford?
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
He don't just be saying that.
They tried to say that like Errol Spence was damaged because of what Crawford did to him because he was damaged from the car accident. I'm like, maybe. Or maybe Crawford would have done that 3 years ago. I think he's that good. He's just so skillful. He's so...
Joe Rogan shared his thoughts on the upcoming Crawford versus Alvarez clash during episode 2286 of the Joe Rogan Experience, where he was joined by Antonio Brown. Rogan dismissed the claim that Crawford is undersized, pointing out that the 37-year-old still has ample time to gain the necessary weight for the bout. He expressed genuine enthusiasm about the fight, saying, "You know why I'm excited? Terence Crawford and Canelo, that's the one." However, he also acknowledged a widespread concern among fans the clear difference in size between the two fighters. Even so, Rogan seems optimistic that Crawford can make the proper adjustments.
Up and becoming undisputed against Canelo. Come on, man. I'm flying in the sunset, man. Thank you, boxing God.
That would be it?
That would be it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing yet for me. I didn't accomplish everything there is to accomplish in the sport of boxing.
Joe Rogan tackled the widespread concern about Terence Crawford possibly being too small to face Canelo Alvarez. He revealed that Crawford now weighs in at 185 pounds, despite formerly competing at 147 and most recently winning a title at 154. Rogan emphasized that Crawford still has time to build up his frame safely before the match. Still, skepticism lingers. Many fans fear that, despite Crawford's elite skills, he may just become another name on Canelo's long list of victories, especially since there's no rehydration clause to cap Canelo's weight advantage. That said, Crawford's track record speaks volumes. With a flawless 41-0 record and 31 knockouts, he's widely seen as one of the most technically refined boxers of his generation. His latest win over Israel Madrimov by unanimous decision further proved that he's still operating at the sport's highest level.
He just knows so much about boxing, about where to be and what's coming, and
he's a strategist that's also entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's an artist.
Like remember like a young B-Hop?
Yeah.
It was like just so sharp and made it look almost entertaining. You know what I mean?
Roy Jones in his prime. It was art. You were watching art. He's piecing up people. It was an art.
Riyadh's season has officially begun, and one of this year's most anticipated boxing events is already generating major buzz. The first press conference for the Canelo Alvarez vs. Terence Crawford bout took place at the Baker Al-Shidi Theater in BLBD City, Riyadh. The blockbuster clash is set for September 13th in Las Vegas, where Canelo will defend his undisputed super middleweight crown against the undefeated Crawford, who's moving up to divisions for the challenge. Also at stake is the prestigious Ring Magazine title, which boasts a record-setting valuation of $188,800. The fight will be streamed live on Netflix. Tensions ran high at the press conference, which was staged in spectacular fashion reflecting both the magnitude of the bout and Riyadh's growing stature in global sports. Saudi sports chief Turki Al-Sheikh opened the event by praising Canelo's storied career, stating, "Canelo's resume is outstanding. He's fought everyone over the past 2 decades. I don't think he'll let Crawford beat him." Al-Sheikh also predicted the fight could go down as one of the best in the past decade. Interestingly, both fighters had dinner the night before with Saudi Arabia's Minister of Entertainment, who played a key role in bringing this historic showdown to life.